Hello and welcome to the Not Your Average Age channel. And it's Thursday, another top 10. This one's going to be a little different. There's not going to be much to the visual of this video. It's going to be pretty much all about the audio. There's just going to be this one picture on the screen the entire time. So, this is the top 10 reasons why Rey is a Kenobi. And this is not how the all top 10 videos are going to be. Most of them are going to have more content. It's just right now I need to get this video out without any resistance from Disney. So, on with the top 10 reasons Rey is a Kenobi. Starting with number 10. The first clue we ever got to her identity was her solitude. And the only other character I can think of, well, two. I can think of two characters in Star Wars that their solitude is kind of the beginning of their character, and that is Yoda and Obi-Wan. And she's clearly not related to Yoda. But she could be the granddaughter of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is what I think is probably gonna be the reveal in episode 8. Number 9. If you look back through all the saga films, what do they have in common? In every single one of them, there is a Kenobi training a Skywalker. Wouldn't it be really interesting if the Skywalker then trained a Kenobi? Yes, that's a good hint pointing to the fact that Rey is a Kenobi. Number 8. Number 8 through 6 are all debunking some of the popular theories. This is debunking the Palpatine. He is just too old. There's no way she's related to Palpatine. He is just far, far too old. Number 7. It's definitely not Han Solo, because he would have recognized his own daughter, and so would have Leia. And Chewbacca would have recognized her. None of them did. Some people point to Maz asking who's the girl, to pointing that she's Han Solo's daughter. I think all Han Solo said is, I don't know, but there's something oddly familiar about her. Number 6. It would be extremely boring if Luke was her father. Now, I know this is not directed to NASCAR fans, but if there are any out there, it would be like the announcement we just got in NASCAR. Eric Jones is going to the 20. And if you're not a NASCAR fan, this is like pretty much breaking news. The water is wet. That's what it would be like if Rey was Luke's daughter. Ooh. 5. The timeline matches up great. I'm going to put a picture of that timeline up on the screen right now, and we can look at it. Here it is. The timeline is perfect for Rey being a Kenobi. Okay, so I'm going to go into a little bit of depth on this timeline here and how it makes sense. So, this would mean Rey's mother was born to Obi-Wan and Duchess Satine, who I think Rey's grandmother is, which would make her part Mandalorian and part Jedi, which is really cool. And this lines up with the timeline of that being able when Kenobi was on Mandalore for the first time. And we go down the line, and then Rey is born. It all adds up. And I don't think we'll actually get who's Rey's parents are. They will be new characters. I don't think they're gonna bring in old characters and say that they're the son or daughter of Obi-Wan and Satine. I think it'll be a new character. Maybe Rey's father will be Benicio del Toro's character, and the mother will just be unknown, that on her mother's side that it's Kenobi. Who knows? But this timeline does add up. When Rey was born, mom would have been 40. That's normal. When Rey's mother was born. Kenobi would have been like 28. That's perfectly fine. Satine was about that same age, I'm pretty sure. So all that adds up. And on to the next point is her character traits. Just the way she is very Kenobi-esque. She doesn't panic. She's calm. She is skilled with a lightsaber. She's skilled with the mind tricks. Just her whole character is very similar to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Number 3. Obi-Wan Kenobi was involved in The Force Awakens. We just don't know it yet. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you can hear him in Rey's flashback scenes, saying, Rey, these are your first steps. And I think that he was helping her the entire time, telling her how to do the mind trick, telling her how to fight Kylo Ren the entire time. And that's why her fighting skills were very similar to an Obi-Wan duel. And it would make a great story right there. Number 2. This is a simple one. She has a British accent. Kenobi has a British accent. Luke has an American accent. Nobody she's had contact on, as far as we know, had a British accent on Jakku. So, you may be saying, oh, she's just British, so she's going to have a British accent. But Finn, the actor that played Finn, John Boyega, is British, and they made him do an American accent. So Rey's accent could very well be the clue pointing to that she's a Kenobi, the only other British accent having Jedi to survive Order 66. Number 1. JJ and Rey practically told us. Rey saying it was obvious, and from all those points, you're probably thinking Rey's a Kenobi now too. And JJ said that we didn't see her parents in The Force Awakens, so that rules out Han, Luke, Leia, all those. And but he didn't say anything about hearing, and it was parents, not grandparents. So even if he said they weren't featured in the movie, her parents were not, but her grandfather could have been. That's all I have for you today. Remember to like and subscribe.